We are unboxing the Mumba storage case, protective case, every case you need for the Nintendo Switch 2. We just got it in, and I'm going to tell you what I like about it. I'm going to tell you where I think you're going to have some fail points down the road. But let's get into the video. Amazon just arrived with our package as I was getting done with yard work. So figured let's do an unboxing of our cases for the Nintendo Switch 2. All right, what are we going to open first? We want to open the, actually forgot what we had ordered. It came highly recommended from the comment section. And I appreciate you guys giving this old man some tips as to what kind of things to do with our Nintendo Switch. So we've got our instruction manual. Do you think that I'm going to have to read this to figure it out? I'm going to try to do it without it. How about that? It shouldn't be so hard that you need to have instructions. All right, so here we go. There's your one-piece design with the two hinges for the Joy-Cons. And it's supposed to add a little protection as well as just be a little more comfortable for bigger hands. So we're going to match up the top. This is the Mumba case. Forgot the name of it. Luckily, we're not doing this as a sponsored post, right? So on the Mumba case, on the very top, you have the power button and the volume. So we're going to match that up with our Switch. And I believe the neat thing about this is once you have it in the case, I don't think you have to take the case off to dock it or anything. All right, well, there we go. I don't think I needed the instructions. This seems almost too easy. All right, so we're going to go ahead and let's see here. And how about we load up a little Donkey Kong Bonanza? I mean, just everybody is posting about this game. And I'm telling you, it has come recommended. I have seen so many of the reviews. The best part of this game, it's just once you get used to the buttons, it's just kind of fun breaking rocks at the beginning of the game. I mean, as far as the Mumba case goes for the Switch 2 and the added size and these little bump outs here, you guys notice these right here on the side, the bump outs? It actually does fit my hands a lot better. This is a lot more comfortable. Nothing blocks the speakers there on the bottom, so all your ports are open. And then I believe, yeah, it's just a matter of if you wanted to take the Joy-Cons off, you just kind of pull to the side, and then you can take your things off. So that's really nice. So that's our protective Mumba case. So let's open up our storage case. I'm going to put this on pause, on sleep mode. All right, so let's open up our protective case made by the same company, which should mean that everything should fit just right. There's our Mumba. That new smell. It smells good. There's a certain, not a sticky feel to it, but something to where it's got grip to it. I kind of like a not a sticky feel to where if you have a certain issue with touch that it kind of freaks you out. Sometimes I have that, so I think I have some issues. But this is definitely, it's a kind of a sticky feel, and I don't want to use the word sticky, but that's the best word I can think of right now, to where you've got really good grip on this. All right. Don't eat those. For you DIY people, you don't want to throw these away because you can use this in a bunch of other stuff, including if you're a content producer and you carry around your camera and you go from a cold environment out to a hot, humid environment like I do here in St. Louis when I film outside, you can stick this in your camera bag when you take your camera out and it'll help with the fogging up and everything. And as I say that, I'm looking, this is just active carbon. So I don't think that's going to do that. Disregard what I said. I don't think that's the same thing. I thought it was the stuff that gets rid of moisture. And then you've got a little tag here to add 12 months of your warranty through Mumba. So you've got your flap with your physical game. So your game cartridges go there. So that's nice. None of my games I bought have been physical copies. Let's not get started on that just now. I know I've done some content on physical copy for movies, DVDs, Blu-rays versus streaming. But I think with gaming, it potentially is kind of different. It's definitely for me, the gaming part of this is going to be the convenience and stuff. But I probably will buy some back-ordered games that are just Switch games, the physical copies, and those are going to go right here. So everything's kind of all in one place. So you can keep all of your extra gear, your cables, joystick thingy, everything else kind of goes up there. All right. And then let's see how well this fits. And we're done. It fits perfectly well in here. So the Mumba protective case for the Nintendo Switch 2, and then the Mumba carry case. And then this can go into your bag, your EDC bag if you have one of those. When you travel, you got a nice little strap here. This is perfect. And so I appreciate all of the comments. This is the whole reason why, I'll be honest with you, this is the whole reason why I wanted to start my entertainment channel. And it's more of a matter of just finding a community of people that are laid back, that are into gaming, that are into movies, that are into anything and everything that's fun, right? And helping each other out and finding things that are useful, practical, that come recommended. And this is a fantastic choice. All right. Well, let me know if you guys have a Mumba case also. Let me know if you have the protective case or the storage case and how well it's been holding up. I assume because the Switch 2 is rather new, we don't have much data on how well this is going to last. For what we paid for it, and I think that I'll try to put something up on the screen how much we paid for it. I think, what was it, about $30 for the protective case and $30 for the storage. I don't know what is going to fail first. Usually on more of your cheaper stuff, your zipper is always going to be an issue. I mean, this seems like it doesn't feel like it's super cheap. So I wonder if the fail point on something like this is going to be more where the stitching is. Maybe the inside zipper, that's not as hardy as that outside zipper. I'm going to bet if there's going to be a fail point on a case like this, it's going to be perhaps the stitching around the netting here, to where when you have a bunch of gear and stuff stored back here and you're putting pressure on those stitches on the outside. It is what it is. It's a $30 case. I can see that stitching popping at some point, but we'll see. We'll see. And then as far as the Mumba protective case, I mean, it's solid, but not heavy. It feels good in your hands. Again, I've got very large, ginormous hands, and these little bump outs here feel very, very comfortable. Whereas with the regular Switch 2, when you're holding it, and especially when I'm in bed, I'm laying on my back and kind of playing, my hands kind of cramp after a little bit. This feels a lot better. Still have access to all of your ports, which are nice. My guess is the failure point at some point is going to be the hinge, either getting pushed all the way back and breaking along the plastic. I mean, again, it's just cheaper plastic back here, But my guess is if there's going to be an issue with this rugged case, whether you drop it or over time of just taking the Joy Cons off, that the fail point's going to be that hinge. Let me know what you think. So, anyways, yeah, love this. I'll keep you guys posted as we go, and I'm going to go play some Donkey Kong Bonanza. So, we'll see you guys.